Hi there, welcome back to episode 8 of Information Purposes Only. Once again, joined with
Ryan,
Connor. Okay.
What? No, I'm Pete.
And Garish. Again, similar to the last one, we're going to be doing the second stages of interviews where Lord Ryan will be playing the role of Master Davies. Hopefully it'll be just as good. You racist son of a bitch.
It was the company that was wrong.
Okay, so we'll just go straight into it. Master Davies, are you ready?
I was born ready.
Okay, hi there. It's a very, very pleasure to meet you.
You have a very woman-like handshake.
Thank you. Okay, so, you ready to go? You all confident?
I feel like your chair's taller than mine.
No, I think that's a personal height issue, sir. They're the same level.
What are you trying to say?
Should we go on with the questions?
I feel you should stop insulting me before we started.
I apologise that you feel that way, so
okay.
Should we just get started?
Let's continue.
Let's quickly take these off. Okay, so we'll start with something nice and easy. Can you tell me a little about yourself?
My name's Pete.
Okay, yeah.
I live in a 5-bedroom manor.
Wow.
In Charminster.
In Charminster? Oh, that's a very nice area.
Many butlers.
Many butlers.
The gardener is called Chavez.
Okay.
The female butler is Rodriguez. And my girlfriend's name eludes me.
Okay,
my parents live there as well.
Okay, so it's
not too keen on them. Just waiting for them to die.
So
I'm mainly there for the inheritance, if I have to be honest with you.
Okay, so
a job will do for now.
A little about yourself is you're waiting for an inheritance from family of a loved one.
Praying.
Okay. Anything more? Your interests or your hobbies or where you've worked, day-to-day things?
I've worked in a few places.
Could you name a few?
I could. I feel that you don't need to know where I've worked, as they're already on my resume. I feel like you haven't done your homework for this interview.
Okay. What we'll do is we'll just jump forward to the next question. Like you say, I'll just give the resume a little look over and
you should have already done that. This is very unprofessional.
Thank you. Okay. Well, how did you hear about the position here?
I was just walking down the street, and Wilson said to me, "Master Davies, would you like a job?" I said, "Don't ever talk to me again." And no. But in order to get the inheritance, I have to look like I'm working. So I don't really want this job. This is a formality. That's okay. The only question that I asked, very simple. I feel like I've given you an answer.
Exactly, and you could have stopped more than halfway through. I said happy to hear about the position. So it was you were recommended by a friend, Winston, as you said it was.
A friend.
As an employee?
I feel like you've not listened to the beginning of the first question you've asked me.
So your butler Winston, yes. You wouldn't consider him as a friend? Somebody who helps you out?
Would you consider your butler as a friend?
I'm afraid I don't have butlers.
What?
You seem confused, so we'll step on to the next question, okay?
Okay.
Because obviously we've got our time, so we'll get as many of these done as we can. Hopefully all of them. Okay. Why do you want this job? I feel you've answered a bit more, but would you want to go? Because obviously it's a receptionist position you applied for.
Inheritance.
Okay.
Again, I feel like you're not listening. Is there anybody else that can conduct this interview?
I'm afraid not at the moment, so you're stuck with me.
Well, can you listen from now on?
I certainly can. So there's no other reasons than what you said before that you want this job. You don't want to sort of try and sell yourself to me.
No. I have money, power, and a house.
Okay.
What do you have?
I have questions to ask. So the next question I'd like to ask is one you...
No listening capabilities, apparently.
It's one... I'm sure that's relevant between both of us, not to be rude, but
I feel like I've listened to everything you've said and answered everything you've said.
Okay, so let's keep on that. Okay. Why should we hire you?
For the inheritance.
Well, us as a company, obviously we won't receive any of the inheritance, so why should we...
Me as a person?
As a person.
I don't personally care what you do and do not receive. I want the inheritance. Give me the job. I feel like you're not understanding me.
Well, it's similar to you're not listening to me, because it was why should we hire you? You've not really answered. You've not really given me any incentive.
The inheritance.
Okay, I'll certainly chalk that one up as so that you can receive inheritance. Okay? Now, I'm assuming you've had work before?
Yes.
Okay. What are your greatest professional strengths?
Probably I can make you feel like a fucking idiot.
Okay, I can't imagine that'd be helpful in an office environment, so something...
I imagine it could. If I'm selling you something and you have no idea what's just happened...
Well, So, did you read the job description? Because you'd be a receptionist, not a salesperson.
Did I say I wanted the job?
You said you wished to sell me things.
Or read the job?
Read the job. Okay, so
I don't know what I'm interviewing for. I thought I was a fireman.
Okay, so what I'll do is I'll give you.
So what is the job?
The job is a receptionist, where you'll be dealing with phone calls and people coming in and out of the building.
Do I get to bring Wilson with me?
I'm afraid we don't. We have our own set of assistants that you.
Oh, you do have policy.
Yeah, and you will be part of the team of assistants.
No.
Well, like I've said, we have a time slot, so let's try and fill it and just get as much out of you as we can. Okay?
Okay.
Okay, wonderful. Okay. Now, this is a bit personal. What do you consider to be your greatest weakness?
I don't have any weaknesses.
None whatsoever.
None whatsoever. Maybe being right here now.
Okay, well you're
It's taken away from my time in the gym.
gym,
But
oh, that's surprising.
it is. How dare you? How very dare you?
Well, you obviously seem like a
I feel
man.
like we've gone back to insulting me again.
I don't believe I ever started.
Is there any way I can talk to your boss? 'Cause you are clearly not in charge here.
No, I'm not. But again,
So where
I'm
is
conducting
your
the interview,
boss?
so
I feel like there should be water supplied as well.
okay. We can.
Why is there no water?
Okay, just a moment. I'll just quickly grab you a glass. There you are, sir. Nice fine glass of water. I hope you clear the throat, just so you can get ready to answer more and more of these questions. Brilliant. Okay, so weaknesses. Apparently you have none. Okay, and I'm not going to ask you to make one up because I don't think that would benefit us in any way whatsoever. Okay, so personally, would you like to tell me about a challenge or conflict you face at a place of work that you disagreed with?
You interviewing me
This isn't a place.
now,
This isn't your place of work.
but it is a place of work.
Okay, about a conflict you faced at your work, any place you've been before. Someone.
I don't feel you need to know about what I've done and what I haven't done.
Oh, why not give it a go?
There was once an idiot that tried to interview me, did a terrible job. I then worked at the place ahead of him, and he left. I just want you to bear that in mind.
That's very interesting. So that was how you dealt with it. You
Fired him.
fired him, obviously as a superior. Okay, that's an interesting turn. Do you not think of maybe building bridges and sort of making things better for the both of you, being
Do I look like a
friends?
builder? A common builder? I feel you've gone back to insulting me again. Let's skip to the next question.
Okay, you seem to be. I'm not saying that you're overly sensitive, but just so you know, I'm not trying to insult your
I feel
tactics
like
in any
you
way.
haven't had the same upbringing as me. You clearly come off of a council estate. I was born in Yorkshire.
We'll skip forward to the next question. Okay. Now, where do you see yourself in 5 years?
Ahead of you. I'm probably laughing at you outside of the job centre.
I can't imagine in 5 years. I think in 5 years, if a person of your characteristics would manage to keep this job for 5 years, so I can't imagine why you'd
I
be
feel
at the job
that
centre.
nobody could argue with me long enough to win. So you will be at the job centre. This isn't an if but or maybe question. I will laugh at you from my Mercedes. In the back, tinted windows, champers, Wilson driving, and the woman. Forget her name again, but she'd probably be there.
Well, you have wild aspirations, and it's good to see such a confident fellow.
I'm
It's
very confident.
very rare to see. Okay, now, what is your dream job? And a lot of people go cliche. They say, you know, you're interviewing to be a receptionist. They say, "Oh, my dream job is to be a receptionist." Just try and get their foot in the door. So you can be honest, or you can go for the standard answer. So, what would be your dream job?
I don't have a dream job.
Oh, really?
Yes.
So there's nothing that you see other people do and think, "I would love to do that." Sort of make that my career, follow my
No, I
ambitions.
feel myself looking at my bank account and watching the numbers go up is my dream job.
Well, so any
The
job, really.
inheritance money we go back to again.
So you'd essentially have a one-time career where that money goes in and then you're done.
I'm not saying I wouldn't skip from woman to woman to get more inheritance. I suppose a professional bachelor.
That's, I have to say, the first time I've ever heard that. And by that I mean the term professional bachelor used. I'm very impressed with how this
I'm
is
a very
going.
unique person.
I totally agree. Okay, shall we continue? Okay. Are there any other companies that you're interviewing with?
That I don't feel you need to know that information.
Well, you sure you don't want to share any of it? Maybe.
No.
Maybe
Is
let's
there
know
any
that-
other companies you're interviewing with?
No,
Because
just-
nobody else should employ you to do this. Never ever.
Okay, now on the topic of insults, I feel that sounded a bit like a personal attack. So should we just tidy
It
this
was.
all up?
I do want you to feel that way.
Okay. Well, we shall progress. We're almost at the end.
Probably.
Okay. What's the time you've disagreed with a decision that was made at your work?
When they said no, you're not getting a pay rise.
Oh, so you feel you worked extra hard, you put in the man hours, and you felt, you know what, I'm worth more than this, and they turned around and said...
I feel I asked for something, I should then get what it is that I want.
Based on your...
being me.
So your work ethic and the effort that you put out.
Just being me.
Okay, so yeah, that's what we'll chalk that one up to, just for you being such a dedicated and hard worker. Okay. How would your boss or co-workers describe you?
Delightful.
Delightful. This is words that they've used sort of to your face?
Yes.
Okay, brilliant. Any others?
Amazing.
Okay, and not to...
Godlike.
Godlike, well, something
Jesus,
about...
yes.
Jesus, okay. Anything that they've said that's maybe not been so positive? I don't mean to get too personal, maybe...
Have you not met me? I am perfect.
I have met you. Oddly enough, I think I met you just as you walked in the interview room.
So this is a redundant question. Let's move on.
Well, how do you deal with pressure or stressful situations?
I normally fire them.
So say, that's one answer. But imagine you were, say, approaching the street, and you were put in front of a camera.
By a commoner.
By maybe what you class as a commoner, maybe just a citizen, and they put you in front of a camera and ask you a very difficult...
I feel that if Wilson has not blocked me from this commoner, not only will he be fired and deported, the other person will get a slap in the face, and I will walk.
Okay, and
to the job centre to find another servant.
Will you be the one performing the slap, or do you have another Winston?
No, this will be Wilson's last act under my employment.
Well, that's how you would deal with pressure or stressful situations. So imagine you're in the company, you're working as a receptionist, someone gives you an extra workload, somebody else gives you an extra workload, and it falls within the lines of your duty, and it's a little bit of pressure on you. How do you think you would deal with that?
How many receptionists do you have at this place?
We have 4 separate receptionists.
I would find one of the other 4 and offload the work.
Offload, so you don't mean share? Are you talking...
Did I say share? Did I stutter? Did I mumble? Again, we're coming back to the hearing problem.
Okay. We'll progress to the next question, which I'd like... honestly, I can't... Well, I'm going to ask this anyways, because we have to with every potential employee. What are your salary requirements? Now, salary
What is your salary?
I prefer not to discuss this. As you said...
Why should I discuss mine with you?
Well, this is your... These are your requirements, not necessarily the salary you're on, but what you'd like from us.
Your higher ups were asking me this question.
Well, possibly.
I would gladly talk to them, but not you.
So not a ballpark figure of how much
If you can imagine your salary...
Yes.
And tripling it.
Wow.
And then living on an inheritance with everything I have already, you probably wouldn't be there yet.
Well, that sounds like a dream lifestyle. So what are your salary requirements? You are going to have to... You would say none, essentially?
No,
or
I would say undisclosed.
Undisclosed. That's technically an answer, so I'll take it. Okay. Now, just to be the final question, do you have any questions for us?
Again, where is your manager?
My manager is currently fulfilling his duties.
As doing what?
Well, it's a management.
Yes, but what is he doing now?
Specifically, I could not tell you because I'm not in the room with him, so he could be bouncing between a few separate jobs.
And there's no way you can get hold of him?
There is.
Well, go and do it.
Oh, you mean immediately?
Now?
No, I'm afraid I won't. Not for this interview. He won't be required.
I feel like this is done.
You feel okay? That was the last question. So you feel everything's wrapped up in a nice, neat little bow.
Yes.
Okay. Well, the process we usually follow is I'll run this through with my superiors, and we'll compare you to the rest of them, and then we'll decide if you come back for a second interview.
I will decide if I come back for another. If you are here, I will not be here.
Well, that's a very pessimistic way of looking at it. I'm sure that you have a fighting chance.
Not if you're here. I will not turn up.
Oh, you don't mean...
I mean physically you being here repulses me. You should not have this job.
Okay, I think that we're done here.
Yes.
Okay, so I'd like to kindly ask you to leave and say thank you.
Thank you.
You're very welcome.
Have you got hand sanitizer? Were you born into money?
No, and
I will not be shaking your hand.
Then you can leave.
Bye bye.
Thank you very much.
Amazing.
Okay.
Just want to clear up a couple of points. I do know my girlfriend's name. I'm not with her for any form of inheritance.
Power on the defensive. Just remember this.
Just straight out of the cannon. Like, I want that to be clear. I don't want people to be like, that guy's a right douchebag. This is a wild fascination you have with thinking that my girlfriend is a millionaire. Just because there's a term Minster in where she comes from. Like, there's not.
Is that because you Minster?
She lives in Charminster, and he's like, well, in Minster, she must be rich. Where's Vincent? Like, these people don't exist. But that was pleasurable.
Okay, well, I'm glad that Ryan defended himself as admirably as you did.
He didn't have anything to defend.
You know, I just let it be. Obviously, you don't want to get in trouble with
I
a
think
woman.
that was very accurate. Ryan,
just
you
wanna
are
be
a
clear.
national hero.
I just want to be clear.
Okay.
That was amazing.
Connor, what did you think of it?
Well, it was delightful.
How would you?
See? People describe me as delightful.
How would you react if you were sitting on that interview for real and somebody was acting that part?
I feel I'd stand up and walk out.
Is that from laughing, or is that from this isn't just going to go anywhere but good?
I feel I'd give up after the first question.
I can't remember it, but I'm gonna.
Tell me a little bit about yourself.
I'm delightful, I'm perfect.
My name's Peter, and I live in a 5-bedroom manor.
With Wilson,
This is all fact.
you'll get deported. His last duty will be to slap someone, and this is a fact.
Oh, terrorised him. I feel like you're not listening.
That was wonderful. All right, well, thank you again for watching this episode. Can imagine the next will be out in due time.
We'll, just a little heads up about what we're going to do the next episode. We haven't decided yet.
Okay.
So
look forward to
tune in,
that.
and you'll be surprised as we are.
All right. Thank you very much. Bye.
Ta-da. Bye.
Bye!